If you've seen my style of videos, you'll know that this isn't the usual type of video that I make, but I'm just going to go ahead and get straight into it. So I was just scrolling on my burner account and I came across this profile. They're selling a broom that is capable of getting the hair out of carpets. The majority of dropshippers don't do is they don't make their profile branded. They just try and, make it controversial and relatable to Gen Z using the topics and humour. If you want to succeed in organic, you need to make sure that you're branded so that customers can actually feel like they are getting something out of it. Another thing is the product has to be some form of lifetime value. It doesn't always have to solve a problem, but that's where most of the gold is, because I see a lot of shit products online that are just a waste of time, like stupid toys or whatever. So this was the video that I came across. As you can tell, it was posted 6 days ago and it's already on 730k likes. I'm going to go over this video and talk about the way that they've made it. The video starts off with an audio and visual hook. This is it, the broom. Right, so it already has your attention. Now this on its own is just extremely satisfying, right? There's no audio, so you can just hear the noise of the broom. But the amount of hair that is coming out is just incredibly satisfying. When I saw this video, I was able to relate with it as well because, I got pets, so products like vacuums or brushes won't always do the job. If you're new to dropshipping and you're starting to make creatives, my best advice for you is to think the other way around. So if you think, a video is going to go well if it's well edited and all of this effects and stuff, no, you have to make it seem like it's just a normal video on TikTok, because that's how you go viral. Videos like this, right, they just got standard caption text, no transitions or anything, no sound effects, literally just a standard video as if random person is just posting it. Right, that is how you attract the attention, because obviously, if you start off with an intro and you have music and sound effects, people are going to just scroll by because they're going to think it's an advert for a product. Yes, this is an advert for a product, but it blends in well with the rest of the For You page. So I'm going to go ahead and click on their website here. This is where it gets good, okay? So when I went on this website, what got my attention was this, Trustpilot reviews. This already makes the website seem like it's an actual branded website. Same for this at the top, Christmas shopping sale ending. Like, something about it all just felt right. Let's say we're on my phone, right? This is what the website looks like. If I was just a regular customer, this would be attractive because it shows reviews. Social proof is the most significant thing to add to the website. Alright, so a few pointers about this website. It uses, I didn't actually realize this until I clicked on this, it uses Shrine theme, which is so far the best theme to use for Shopify. It is paid, but it is worth it if you want to get your conversion rate high. First picture is a GIF showing how the product works instead of having some shitty picture from AliExpress. I was scrolling across and these look a little bit like AliExpress, but they still get the point across. Personally, I think using lots of emojis just makes it look cheap and low quality, but this, in this context, is fine just because it tells you the benefits. Another thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that the add to cart or buy button is as high as possible to the screen, so that as soon as you click on it, you can see it straight away instead of having to scroll all the way down looking through all of this shit. There's a few values that most people forget to consider when building their website for a dropshipping product, and it's the things that you need to add so that you can increase your conversion rate by the highest point possible. Yes, it does mean more investments, but it's worth it, obviously, because we need to scale. So what I'm talking about is things like these, Bundle Bears. Bundle Bear is an app on Shopify. You can pay to use it and it lets you do this, bundle and save. Now this seems more appealing if it was just a quantity picker, like 1 or 2, that would just be that. But this, you can save money by getting 2. So it just makes more sense. It's more appealing. And then these are upsells. These are very good as well. Because I was trying to trick my mind into thinking I am the customer. So as I was scrolling through this, right, I went down and I was like, laundry pet hair catcher, I'll add that onto the list because it's not that expensive. And it's just like a little gift, like, do you want to add this on? So, boom, you've already added an extra £5 to your sale. You want to make sure that you have quality social proof. Literally that. I'll give you another example. This is a very common one used in dropshipping, but Bleem, this page shows a lot of social proof. as you can tell. Look at how others are loving their Bleem. They've got loads of people posting about it. All of this stuff. This is all like full on UGC. If I were to get UGC, I'd have to pay loads for it. But obviously, you got people who bought it submitting their videos, which is ideal in this matter. What they have done on this website is they've just shown videos of it being used, as well as like actual reviews of other people. Another thing that I want to add on at the bottom of the page, this isn't really that big of a deal if you just want to scale quickly, but it's very important to consider if you want to like max out the looks of your website for conversion rate. Making sure that the bottom looks professional as well is very key. What I like to do is I like to put the brand's logo at the bottom. I put a description of the brand, and then I put all the links. I don't really tend to use this because I don't do email marketing, but if you did, then you can leave this here as well. This is also another thing. This comes with Shopify if you want to include the payment badges at the bottom of your screen. Now, this line of text right here usually says powered by Shopify. What you can do is if you go into like the edit theme default content or whatever it's called on Shopify and go and like search for like the code, you can actually change this. This is what I do. I just do something like copyright website, just because, you know, if people are partially aware of what dropshipping is, they'll know that it has correlation to Shopify. So if they find out it's a Shopify website, they won't be as convinced. So that's just another little detail I like to do. Pretty much seen everything on this page now, so let me just go ahead and check out. See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Like, upsells are incredible here. Whenever you press add to cart, do you want shipping protection? Do you want this? Do you want an extra? And what I've noticed is this website gives you a free ebook with your purchase, which is also more appealing because, you know, the more stuff that you get, the better value. So this can easily be made with like AI, you know, ChatGPT, getting like a photo generator to put the cover image on. Ebooks, like, yeah, it's like another thing. Like, I used to put free mystery gift with every order, and you could just send over like an ebook or some shit generated by AI. It's these small steps that most people don't consider, and is what will make you have an increased conversion rate. This is pretty default. If you've made a website and you think it's all sound, you probably have forgotten about the checkout page. This you can fully customize. You can change the font, you can change logos, colors, background colors, because all Shopify stores have this as a default checkout page. So, you know, if you've been a consumer buying things online for a while, you would have probably been familiar with this page. So changing this as well makes sure that it feels unique and branded. So the final thoughts that you want to take away from this video: when you're making a website, you need to make sure that it's branded as possible so it doesn't look cheap or fake. You need to make sure that you have lots of social proof on your website. This can be done through reviews at the bottom of the page, or separated throughout the website as you scroll down, just like videos. Even if it's something that you find on YouTube, just a video of it working, being used, like for example the brush, just someone using it. Upsells where possible. This is very important as well to increase your average order value. You can use apps on Shopify. They will be paid, but it's worth it, like I said, because, you know, scaling is fully possible if you do it. Take this approach, making sure there's upsells where the product page is, just like below the add to cart button, as well as in like in your actual cart. There is another detail for checkout. I have added it in my previous stores. I don't see many people doing it, but in Shopify there's an option to enable like tips. I might have gotten a tip once before, but if you want to make as much money as possible on each order, you can enable it so that on the checkout page there's a section at the bottom that says add a tip if you want to. Not too much detail. Once again, we don't want to make it overwhelming. Most people, right, they hop onto the website after brain rot scrolling and they just want to get to the point. Do I buy it or not? That's the impulse decision that they make, and like the first thing that they see is key. Using things like ChatGPT generated descriptions is not it, because it's just going to be too long. Finally, prioritizing showing what problems the product solves as well as features. These are features, these are reviews, like this. this tells you like the features and the problems. The features again. For example, on my last website, I was testing a product. It was a Hello Kitty water dispenser. I added stuff like, hydration, gives you improved skin. I know that's not really linked to the product because it's literally just a liquid dispenser at the end of the day, but it's things like that that just make it seem more appealing because you get more value out of it. If you found this useful, drop a sub and I'll keep making videos like this. If you have any thoughts or you want to say anything, leave it in the comments, and that's it for the video.